What's up, Gadgeteers? My name is Hector and this is Gadget Beard, and on this channel I unbox and review everyday tech, gadgets, and accessories for you. And on today's video we're back with the Umidigi F1, and this is the 5 first things to do when you first receive your Umidigi F1. So number one, right off the back, we want to make sure that we don't have any updates available for install. And the way we do this is, let's head on over to settings. You go to system, advanced, system update, bam, and you check for an update here, and this is going to bring up any updates that are available. Currently we don't have any updates available, so there's 2 places we need to check. That was number 1, and then there's another place we check. We go to about phone, and right here where it says wireless update, we click, boom, check for updates, and this is also going to check for any updates available for your phone. Now, number 2, we have to set up our security method on this phone. If you just picked it up, you always want to set up your security to keep any intruders or any people that you don't want them to see your pictures or any private data or anything you have on your phone. What we're going to do is set up the fingerprint reader here on the back. I've already set mine up. As you can see, it's pretty good. It's not too bad. Works pretty decent. Bam, you see that? Bam, works pretty decent. And what I did is, by heading over to settings, security, well, you don't even have to go to security because you do have a fingerprint option there. You hit fingerprint and you do go to fingerprints there. I'm gonna boom, put in my pin, and you're gonna set up your fingers. You can add multiple fingers if you want, but I did add 4 fingers, and it's 2 on this finger and 2 on this. You kind of gotta play around and move with your fingerprint around the fingerprint sensor back and forth to it to register it. And the reason why I do each finger twice is just because it makes for a more accurate read, so it gives you less fails when you register your finger twice. And if you don't want to use the fingerprint sensor as a security method, it's probably one of the best. I strongly recommend you use the fingerprint, but you do have the option of using a face recognition. So what you want to do is head on back to settings. You want to go to security and location and smart lock, and let's go ahead and enter my pin one more time. And you do have the option for facial recognition there as your security method. Now keep in mind that this is not as secured as like the iPhone X and stuff with that uses additional sensors and all kinds of stuff to read your face, but it is available for you to use if you don't want to use your fingerprint, or you can use both if you want. I think, not quite sure, don't quote me on that. Number 3 is head back down to settings. Now what we want to do is, this doesn't have dual speaker setup, so we want to do is take advantage of the single bottom firing speaker that we do have. So let's head over to sound. Now what you want to do is, you're going to go all the way, scroll all the way down, go to advanced, scroll all the way down. You see where it says sound enhancement. You want to touch that, and you want to enable what they call best loudness. They probably meant best loudness, but it says best loudness. So what basically this is a volume booster for the speaker. Let's go ahead and make that speaker a tidbit louder and more fuller, since it only has a bottom firing speaker. Number 4, let's head back into settings, and what we want to do is, for number 4 is, we want to go over to Smart Assist and configure your button layout. Now as you can see, I do have some gestures navigation going on, but if you want to use your more traditional virtual button ones, you can choose there, or you can do what they call slippery gestures.
Slippery, whoa, excuse me, please, believe me.
And that's what I was using, and it gives you 3 options to choose from. So if you swipe from either of the corners, it'll just take you back to the previous screen or level or app where you were, and if you swipe once down the middle, it's going to take you home, or if you swipe and hold, it's going to take you to your recents button. And you can vice versa, that is either you can swipe left on the screen, is going to take you to your recents, swipe in the middle, take you home, and swipe on the right and take you back to the previous app screen or whatever you were in. Then the next one is a straight flip. On that is all it's going to do is flip the previous and the back buttons opposite. So if you want to swipe here, I'll take you to the recents. If you want to swipe up here, we'll take you to the previous screen app or anything like that of sorts. So make sure you choose the proper gestures or button layout or gestures that you like. I kind of like the very first one. It's pretty cool. It's not the stock navigation gestures you get from Pi like on the Pixel phones, but it is something close to it, and I think it's a little bit, I'm not gonna say better, but a little bit different. Not too bad. It's not looking too bad, so it is what it is. And number 5, so with these Helio processors, we do have a added feature to any Helio processor phone. We do have what they call Speed. Now this, you want to head over to Speed if you're a heavy mobile gamer. Make sure you select it for your favorite games. Like right now I do have PUBG on the phone and I went ahead and selected, but this also works for any apps that you constantly use. And what this does is it pretty much just boosts up the phone performance for the app. It kind of like optimizes that app for your phone to run at its best. Make sure you head down there and make sure you do that. So now those were the 5 first things to do when you first get your Umidigi F1. If you have any tips and tricks like that of that sort, make sure you leave them in the comments so people can read those tips and further enhance their experience with their Umidigi F1. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and like always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.